Hey there, Steve Krivda here from stevekrivda.com, and today's question of the day is, what is posture and how can I gain it for myself even if I have limited experience? Well, if you stick with me for a couple minutes here, I'm going to share with you 3 tips and add a 4th bonus tip on the end that's going to take you from wherever you are right now to superior posture. Okay, let's clear up a misconception. A lot of times when you're out prospecting or inviting or just looking to show people your deal and you're getting limited results, the popular response is to say, well, you need to up your posture. And a lot of people's view of posture is, sticking your chest out and being tough and speaking with authority. I'll tell you, you speak to me like that, I'm going to put up a wall of resistance and I don't care what you have, I'm just not going to look at it. Posture is confidence. You need to have confidence in whatever you're showing, whatever your opportunity, product, or service is. You have to have confidence in it. So how do you gain that? Well, this is real simple. Tip number 1 is to go back to when you first started your deal. Whatever you saw, if it was a PowerPoint or a presentation, go back through it and remember that fire that you had inside when you saw whatever you saw. You see, you're not going to be the only one that's going to see this. You have to show people. But when you have that fire inside, you can exude that as you're speaking with people, and that's tip number 1. You see, a lot of people in the very beginning, I call it we call it, it's a very common term, it's ignorance on fire, where you're just like, man, this is the most amazing thing in the world. I don't want to talk to everybody because everybody needs to see what I'm doing. Okay? And then we let something get in the way, and that dilutes our posture. So go back to the basics, go back to where you first started, okay? Tip 2 is to use your products. Whether you're in vitamins, shakes, exercise, travel, get inside the product, okay? Because there's a couple things here. When people say, well, are you using the product? And you say no, why should they? Okay? And part 2 of that is when people ask you questions, you can speak from excitement, you can speak from confidence and again, posture about the product that you're using and share your results or your experiences. Okay? Tip number 3 is to get around the campfire. Now, I know that a lot of people these days, especially with social media prospecting, that you might not have a local team that you can tap into. So first thing, if you have a local team, get with your local team, attend the meetings, and even if you don't have a guest, who cares? Show up. Okay, because it's gonna keep your excitement up. It's gonna remember why you did what you're doing. If you don't have a local team, or even if you do, get on the sizzle calls, get on the weekly calls. Every company has these. Get on the webinars, and just surround yourself and keep yourself engulfed in your company because it's gonna constantly keep it fresh on your mind. And the second part of this is you got to go to the events. Look. It is monumentally important for you to go to events. I remember a couple of years back when I started going to them continually and consistently, everything changed. My posture, my confidence, the way I felt about my company, where our vision was going, and more importantly, my future in the company, my financial future, and my team started growing like crazy because when I go, my team goes as well. Okay, so again, go back to the beginning. Remember why you joined, what excited you. Use your products. Get around the events. Go to the events, man. If you go to the events, everything's going to change. It's going to be amazing for you. So my bonus tip 4 is people are concerned. What do I say if, or what do I do if they say this? What do I say? Well, my tip number 4, I have a free course. It's a closing course that I put together, and I have a very high closing rate. And if you want that, this will help you out tremendously. It will give you definitely ammunition in your arsenal. If you go to stevekrivda.com/closing course, again, it's stevekrivda.com/closing course. You're gonna dig it. It's power packed with some massive value, and you can have that for absolutely free. So I appreciate you. If you got value, feel free to like, share, leave me a comment, and have an awesome day. See ya.